Hi, this is Theo.
This is Sybil.
Sybil's a new friend I've made. I am enjoying myself here in apparently not Little Rock.
Do you want to explain about that?
Well, I thought I was in Little Rock, and I had been here for a few days, and then I found out I'm not in Little Rock. I am in Raven Hill, and I have apparently a month of missing time. Moved here to get a job that was waiting for me, and then found out they gave it to someone else because I just never showed up for a shift that, as far as I was concerned, hadn't even happened yet. So I've been searching for a job. I found a few gigs here and there. They're not all working. I'll get to that later.
I would just like to point out that we're re-recording this because the original version you were afraid was going to scare your family, and already less than a minute into this is going to just scare the absolute shit out of them.
I know. It's
like,
just,
this is already completely useless.
We're just gonna go with it. We'll try again.
Okay.
We don't have to scare the shit out of them.
So, take 2, message to Theo's family.
Hi, Mom and Dad. Oh, don't hate me. Okay.
What have you been up to this week, Theo?
I've been trying to work at the diner. I have never done anything with food in my life. And
Work at the diner now?
I do.
That scares me a little.
Why?
I don't want you near my food.
Okay, that's fair. I don't want me near your food either.
Oh, thank God.
I don't want me near my food. It's been alright. It's, everyone thinks that I know diner speak. And I don't.
Go get me a triple hoagie with mustard?
No, that's not even what they're asking for. They're asking for, like, an arm and a leg on the side of, like, a wagon wheel. And I'm like, I don't know what these are.
Just start crying whenever someone says anything to you. That's my defense mechanism.
I'm more fortuitous.
Let's get to your job in a minute. We've been hanging out a lot this week, and I want to talk about that.
Okay.
So, first things first, we've been searching your apartment for Bob the Toad. Like, a lot.
I've heard him. He seems to be getting louder.
He's in the walls.
Wait, you found him in the wall?
No, I just think he's in there now.
Okay, well, I don't know, because I hear him and I go looking for him and then he's gone. And you said they were supposed to glow. I have not seen a glow.
That... Oh my God. That's not good.
No. Okay. What?
Well, they're like carnivorous / like cannibalistic, so eventually we will only have to find the one toad.
Oh.
If we wait long enough.
Oh, well, that makes my job easier.
But they get very large, so...
Harder to miss. Right?
Just like Channing Tatum always says.
Does he?
Don't make me explain.
Okay. I'm not gonna ask.
We also went to see the Nightingales. Oh my God, that was awesome. High five.
I got a bird in the face.
Yeah.
It was great. Loved it.
Oh my God.
Loved it.
I brought one home. I let him go.
Good. Okay.
In the apartment.
In my apartment. Okay. Do not make this a regular thing. Toads. Now I have a bird.
I'm just gonna bring something new every week.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Love it.
What was your favorite part of the concert?
Other than the bird in the face?
Did you like them?
I did.
Were they enough like Nightwish for you?
They were enough like Nightwish. I loved it. It was great. It was awesome. Oh, there's a unicorn here. I did my hair. It's a rainbow. It's beautiful.
Very mesmerizing.
Womp, 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 womp. Don't touch. Don't touch. Stop it.
I just really just want to grab it.
Oh, hey, I was supposed to grab my lease, and then I lost it under the couch. I pulled that out today.
I brought my extendo arm.
Yes.
It's like a little...
Sybil,
Oh my God.
grabbed it from, the claw. No, it's not a claw.
I'm gonna pinch you with this thing.
Don't touch me with that. Don't touch me with that. Okay, let's see what my lease says. The contracted, I assume that's me, must offer something of sufficient value to the contractor on the first of each month. Failure to do so will result in the contractor taking something of value from the contracted.
Yeah.
All utilities are included. So how much rent do I pay?
You just need to give something sufficiently valuable enough to the guy when he comes around every month.
What, according to me or according to him?
You have to feel like... I think you have to feel like it's valuable enough to, like, give it up to, like, live in a place for the month.
Is this legal?
Well, yeah, kinda. Well...
Does
So, like, basically just give him anything. Like, if you have money, give him money. If you have, like, some gold, give him that. If you want to give him a happy memory from your childhood, you'll probably take that, too. Like, just whatever. But, like, you don't want to let him pick what he takes, because that could get, like, messy.
Wait, I heard gold and then a happy memory?
Yeah.
Is he a Dementor?
I don't know what those are.
Wait, you don't know what a Dementor is?
Is that one of those, like, teen dystopian things?
Have you seen Harry Potter?
Second one played at our theater for, like, a week, but I don't think anyone saw it here.
That's not even the good one. You've watched Mega Shark 56 times in theaters.
We still
but
need
you
to watch
haven't
that.
seen Harry.
We still need to watch that together.
We don't.
I'm gonna get you some more of that curry that blinded you. And
my asshole just like
you're gonna watch it. I made him curry, but he said it was too hot, and he cried. So
I cried again the next day. Where were we? You have seen Mega Shark and you haven't seen Harry Potter. Okay, yeah. Y'all need to. We're gonna watch that too.
Yeah,
sometime, I guess.
You have some really backwards movie viewing.
I do.
Habits, yeah.
Whatever.
So, anyway...
Can I move on with my contract or my lease?
Okay, yeah.
The contracted will not change residence from the current location for 1 year. That's
pretty clear.
Yes. Can I sublease or...
No.
No. Well, let's finish this and see what it says. Hold on. Visitors to the residence may be offered shelter overnight for 1 night once a month. An overnight stay is considered to begin at midnight and end at sunrise. Violating this rule will cause harm to the visitor.
That's also pretty clear, I feel like.
That's clear, but...
So, like...
Wait, hold on. Once a month. Well, you haven't...
I haven't actually stayed over now.
I mean, we just gotta send you home before the sun comes up.
Well, no, I gotta leave before midnight.
An overnight stay is considered to begin at midnight and end at sunrise. So if you leave before sunrise, it's not considered an overnight stay.
Remember when, like, the town bell started chiming at midnight a few days ago and I left out your window?
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
How did you stick that landing, by the way?
I didn't.
Are you okay?
I was very hurt.
Just gone. Like, wow.
So, yeah, I have, like, one stay here, I guess. But, like, you can only have the one person. So I'm saving it for, like...
Does the month
it's like an emergency. Yeah, like, every month resets.
Okay. Is this the same rules everyone in Raven Hill goes by?
It's just for new people.
Okay, whatever. I'm done being new. When am I not new? Okay. Must spend at least 14 nights per month at the residence. If this rule is broken, measures will be undertaken to ensure return of the contracted to the residency. I swear to God, we're going to break that rule just to find out what happens.
Oh, please don't.
Am I going to wake up? Am I going to just be teleported home, or is it not that easy?
It's less pleasant.
Oh, okay. Destruction of the residence will cause destruction of the contracted. Sufficient defense for the residence must be provided by the contracted.
Yeah, so, like, if...
Part of the crew, part of the ship.
If the town's on fire, or, like, someone's trying to, like, I don't know,
if someone smashes a window, I'm gonna get a cut in my cheek.
You just gotta... Not exactly. Like, if a window breaks, you'll be fine. But, like, if the place burns to the ground, you will not be fine.
Well.
So just take care of the place.
Pets are allowed.
Yeah.
Good, because I have a toad and a bird now.
Yeah, and a snake. You came with that one. Don't look at me like that.
I forgot about Loki. My poor baby. Minor alterations of the apartment are allowed.
Yeah.
What is minor?
like painting it.
Did this guy leave me a number to reach him at?
Don't ask me how I know so much.
How do you pronounce this name?
Uh...
You say it with your mind. You wish upon a falling star.
I know the first one's an X.
The last one's a V?
Stick it into Google.
Is that a P?
Let's see what comes up.
Google says... Wait, it's Shannon with an XH. Xanon?
I don't think that's...
Xenon?
I don't think that's quite right, but...
I don't speak that language.
Whatever.
Alright, let's keep going.
So...
The contracted is allowed to use the right side of the driveway for their own purposes. The backyard is a shared space. The contracted will be respectful of neighbors. I haven't seen my neighbors, so that's not heard. I haven't really heard them much.
I heard like some...
I heard screaming.
Rustling.
They must have been watching a movie.
They were screaming?
They were watching a movie, I'm sure.
I heard like a rustling, like wind through tall reeds.
From downstairs.
Yeah.
That's a loud rustling.
It wasn't that loud.
This is an old house.
I was napping on your couch.
These walls are solid. You were on my couch when I wasn't here?
Shh.
Okay. The contracted will not leave the borders of the town for 1 year. What?
Also clear.
Clear, but... Oh, wait, we missed... Yeah, but I want to go visit my parents.
Don't do that.
Apparently I'm not coming to visit y'all.
They'll be okay.
The contracted will never enter the basement. That's good. I can't reach the basement. I'd have to get through my neighbors to get to the basement.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. That's fine. Must obtain 5 objects that perfectly embody their soul and present these objects to the city council at year's end.
Oh yeah, that's pretty major. That's probably like one of the biggest rules on here.
Must obtain 5 objects that perfectly embody. We're on a Horcrux hunt.
You have no, it's not like that.
You know what a Horcrux is, but you haven't seen the 3rd Harry Potter movie?
Horcruxes are in Harry Potter?
Okay.
Those are some dark movies. Jesus. What are they about?
A wizard who goes to school and he has to fight the Dark Lord.
Oh god.
Wait, so Horcruxes are real too?
So, let's not worry about that right now. I don't know if we're thinking of the same thing.
Okay, anyway, the contracted must take on a bloodline curse at this time. What does that mean?
You're just like, you get cursed.
So just randomly selected.
They'll pick you a good one. Like, everyone in town has some sort of curse associated with them and their family.
Well, it's a good thing I don't want kids.
It's not like that. Well...
Was it passed on by blood or marriage? You said bloodline curse.
I guess...
Well, he said bloodline curse.
It's sometimes passed on to your adopted kids. But yeah, it's usually by...
Well, I don't want kids anyway, so...
Yeah, I guess you're okay.
Rule 13, we are watching. Who is we? Who is we? What, you can't tell me?
No.
Is that a rule?
I don't know anything
Do I get a new draft of these rules after a year?
What you're talking.
As a no longer new resident.
Well, you just have to follow the same rules as everyone else at that point.
Oh, well,
like, you know...
Do y'all have a list?
Don't jaywalk, stuff like that.
Okay. I jaywalk way too much.
Just don't close your eyes at night when you're outside.
Does a blink count?
No, you can blink. But not, like, a lot.
Okay.
Stop blinking.
Okay, I'm inside. It's cool, right? Holy, okay. Well, we are going to have to, like, leave these around the apartment because I'm going to forget some of these.
That's not good.
Okay, so...
How are these? These are very easy to follow.
Hang on. Okay, so I cannot have someone... An individual... Wait, can I only have one person over a month or one person can't stay over more than once
One
in a month?
person can stay over one night a month. And then next month you can do it again.
So I could have 30 people over.
No, you can have one person over.
So if
you can have 12 people over the course of the year.
So, like... What? I can only have 12 people over, ever? 12...
For the year!
Times?
Yeah.
So, one person 12 times, 2 people 6 times each.
Yeah, like you just like...
Or a different person each month.
You can have one person a month, it doesn't matter who, but only one for one night.
There goes my dating life.
You only have to spend half the night at the apartment.
Well, that's fair.
Yeah, like...
I guess it works out.
Like the state's fair, it accounts for you having a job, right?
Do you want another one?
No, I don't want any of these hair.
They're unicorn hairs.
He keeps trying to give me hair. Oh.
What do you mean, you gave me a toe?
I'm just gonna grab that whole thing.
No, don't touch it. This is a gift.
I don't want it unless I can scalp you and put it on my wall like a trophy.
Wow, okay. Does this count as an object that embodies me?
Does it?
I don't know. It's pretty cool.
Be very careful with that one, because you have to really, like, don't just pick 5 random things out of your apartment. Like, you have to really get to know
embody
yourself.
their soul.
Yeah.
Ugh, this sounds exhausting.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go through a lot of, like, self-discovery.
Ugh.
And, like, it's like a long journey through life.
How am I supposed to do that? I can't even go off into the mountains. I gotta stay in frickin' Raven Hill.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Well, how are you gonna learn about yourself in the mountains? You're just gonna learn that you get cold and hungry at night.
Well,
and that bears aren't nice to you. And neither is my fucking grandma.
What? Your grandma's out there?
Yeah, remember? We talked about that.
In the mountains.
In the woods.
In the woods.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
We gotta find her. Does that count as leaving town?
I'm gonna get you a map with the exact borders.
Okay.
Because crossing those borders is not good for your everything.
My everything.
Yeah.
Okay. I have a question for you.
Just all of it in general.
Who's Kevin? When am I gonna find out about Kevin? Can I talk about the unsettling part of my job?
Oh yeah, you were gonna tell me about your diner job. Wait, first though, we're gonna go to a sponsor.
A sponsor?
Hey everyone, Sybil here, and yes, I'm sponsoring my own show. It's cheaper than sponsoring someone else's show, you know. And after that fiasco a few years back when I locked myself in the RHCR recording booth and went in a 2.5-hour live rant against capitalism, I am no longer allowed near the radio station. Anyway, none of that matters because I'm here today to talk about a cause that's very near and dear to my heart. In the immortal words of Jim Carrey, being gay is really expensive, and people don't tend to talk about it. So, I want all of you to find that special queer in your life. Just give them a lot of money. Give it to them. I'm sure they'll appreciate it. Oh, so, just come to Debbie's Antiquery, the antique store that my mom owns. I just buy a bunch of stuff. Or even just give us your money. I'm queer. That makes it okay.
Okay, so we're back.
We're back, Mom and Dad.
Okay,
Did you have a question for me?
What were you saying about your job?
Oh, well, the diner job sucked. It was weird.
It sucked past tense.
Like, it sucked. I stopped working there. I found a new one.
How long did you even work there for?
Like 2 weeks.
It hasn't even been 2 weeks since you've got here. That's a goddamn lie.
Time is just flying.
You spent like 2 days there and then you quit.
Did I? It felt like 2 weeks, okay? It was hell. It was hell.
Didn't even try.
It was hell.
What? Because I keep coming into your apartment when you're not here and sleeping on your couch.
Stop! How are you getting in?
Your stuff.
No!
Remember that window I jumped out of? There's not a screen on that window or anything.
How do you get up to the window? You weren't okay jumping out of the window. How do you get up to the window?
I can go inside of your house. Kinda.
Okay.
I have a ladder hidden in your shed. Don't touch me.
Sybil, stay out of my house when I'm not here.
I just like going through your stuff so much.
No!
It's also
no, you're giving me anxiety.
I like to play with Loki when you're not here.
No! You don't touch my baby when I'm not here.
In like little clothes.
No.
I have a little snake vest and a little snake hat that I never get to use, right?
How is it a vest? He doesn't have arms.
It's hard to put on him. There's a lot of buttons and straps and...
My poor baby. Oh my god.
He likes it.
I would...
Look how cute he is.
Bug my... Oh, he is cute.
Okay.
Now stop coming back here when I'm not here.
Think about it.
Okay, anyway, new job. I was kind of desperate at this point, and I'm like, daycare. But the thing said no experience needed, so I'm like,
Children,
whatever, let's try it.
Their little goblin hands.
And sticky everything.
Goblin smiles.
Oh my god. And so I show up, but then... And, like, I'm there before, you know, the parents are dropping their kids off, as you would expect at a daycare. And these people are... there's, like, people coming in and, like, they're just dropping dolls off. And acting like these dolls are, like, their children. And I'm expected to keep up their charade, which is exhausting and weird and terrifying. But when they're not there, I just have a building full of dolls.
Which one's your favorite?
I have not thought this far. It's a doll. I don't like the ones with like the actual eyeballs, like glass eyes. Like those ones are creepy. Some of them don't have faces.
One time,
and there's some that are really big, like the actual size of a child. Those ones aren't cool.
One time I woke up and there was one of them in my room.
You had a doll child in your room?
Yeah.
When?
It was like a few months ago, and oh my god, it was a weird night.
Okay, well, I'm gonna maybe keep an eye out for some other jobs, because this is some weird shit, but I'm making $16 an hour to twiddle my thumbs.
Just wait till one of them shows up in your room and grabs you with its little goblin hands.
No.
And then you'll have a weird night.
No.
I want someone to share my weird night pain.
I don't want your weird night pain. Oh. Okay, well, that's that. That's my job. How's your antique store going?
I actually have not been there in like a while. My mom's not as peeved off as I thought she would be. I've actually... Oh my god.
So
I don't know if I should actually tell you this, because it might not go well for me.
Then don't tell me.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
I don't want
Okay, I'll tell you.
bad.
I was in the woods all week looking for Kevin.
Kevin?
Yeah.
So tell me about Kevin. Who's Kevin?
I actually don't... I never met him. He was the guy who was supposed to be here instead of you.
Wait, so you were expecting someone anyway?
Yeah, I was.
You were?
Yeah.
So would you have, like, sought me out if I hadn't met you on my own?
How do you think you found my antique store? I'm just kidding, you just wandered the fuck in, and I was like, oh my god, this is so easy.
Does this have something to do with the Wii who are watching?
I'm definitely not allowed to tell you about that one. Or I might wake up with many dolls in my room, and that would be...
We don't want that.
It wouldn't be a weird night, but it wouldn't be a good night.
That wouldn't be a weird night.
Not per se. I would not... Like, if I was describing it to you later, which I would definitely not be able to do, if I was describing it to you, I would not use
Let's talk about that thing you definitely shouldn't talk about.
You just got it right out of me.
Yeah, because that took so much prying. Oh my god.
Anyway,
wait,
so
you still have to find Kevin?
Yeah, I've been up on the North Mountain all week.
What if this Kevin guy just ended up in Little Rock instead, and they think he's me?
There's actually people looking for him outside of the town too, and they have not.
Oh, so he's just gone.
Yeah, that's definitely another thing I'm not allowed to tell you about. Oops.
You're gonna get yourself in shit, and I'm gonna feel bad,
fine.
and...
I have that ladder, right?
Stop climbing in my window.
I'll think about it, maybe.
Good heavens. What have I gotten myself into?
Yeah, so that's been my week. I've been out in the woods. I've been getting a good workout. I ran out of pumpkin seeds, though, when I was out there, and I got, like, the shakes, and I blacked out, and I woke up on the other side of town, but, like, I had, like, a hot dog, and I don't know where it came from.
Does that count as missing time?
I don't know. I guess so.
Because you can black
I
out
don't
without
remember it,
passing
yeah.
out.
It was... I don't know. It was weird.
So I haven't encountered any shapes flying at me out of the darkness yet. Should I be worried?
You haven't been going out at night all that much, though.
No.
Just carry an umbrella and, like a shotgun. I have this crossbow, actually. Like, see?
Oh my god. Where did you have that? Where were you hiding that?
I'm putting it back.
Don't. I don't want to see that.
For everyone to know, his face turned to a mixture of terror and... I don't know what to call
Revulsion.
it. Gassy?
That might describe how I felt. Was it... No, it's not in here. Who said don't blink at night?
Oh, that was me. That's only for long-time residents, though.
Oh, so it doesn't apply to me?
Yeah, you can blink as much as you want.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So should I just get my blinking in now?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Get those people to work out.
I'm gonna stay home as often as I can because I don't want to be out at night here.
That's probably a good plan, actually. Don't point at me.
You can just use the stairs next time you have to leave.
Actually, it's getting pretty close to, like, sundown, so I'm probably not going to stay that much longer.
Okay, well, how about you get home before midnight?
How about you put, like... Put some couch cushions outside your window for me to, like, move on to next time. Be considerate of your guests.
Or we can set an alarm for, like, 5 to 12. And you'll be fine.
I like the window, so I like it a lot.
We'll see what we can do.
Thank you.
We'll go dumpster diving for some cushions for you or something. The things I do for these people.
This is getting to be like a long message, so... Are you going to be able to send this one to your family?
I could, I guess. Like, yeah, probably. I don't know if I will. Hang on, I will update you on that one.
Can I have it again if you don't?
Why do you want it?
Don't worry about it.
I mean, they're funny?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, well, on that note, signing off.
Bye!
Bye-bye.
Hey, thanks for listening to episode 2 of our podcast, Raven Hill. Like and subscribe for more. Neil was played by Ken Hardy, and Sybil was played by Clarissa Fuller. Remember to sponsor your local queers, and if you see a face in the window watching you, don't turn your back on it.